Self-destruction deterrence. If you assume someone is thinking about suicide, receive support from a crisis or suicide protection hotline. Individuals require procedure a lot more commonly than others. How is this therapy funded? Support pays for an extensive national support course that assists finance emergency situation and various other services. If you acquire an examination from your state, or through a charity, you can easily utilize one of these plans to assist deal with expenditures. The fund is split evenly among wellness treatment providers in your state. Try the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 800-273-8255. Associated story: Pamela, 30, who really wanted to start a brand new life, obtained help from her daddy and is now living with her estranged family members. She points out the very most crucial component has been receiving assistance for her emotional and mental health and wellness concerns that have always kept her out of self-destructive thinking. Clinical depression is identified as a mood disorder. The person who has it may presume that there is actually something concerning them that is troubling individuals because of their mood disorder that is worrying about others. They tend to be enticed to people who are depressed. The clinical depression is presumed to be part of the brain that is being triggered. People commonly experience this problem when they ended up being physically weak or depressed by consuming medications like drug, liquor, or weed. These drugs may trigger some of these styles of mental problems to become even more pronounced. It may be explained as emotions of unhappiness, loss, or temper that meddle along with the individual's day-to-day tasks. It might additionally be illustrated as feelings of excitement and enjoyment, although these signs are not essentially the exact same. It might look like a person who is emotionally and psychologically affected. Some indicators may also signify that folks believe their physical body system isn't as good as they thought it was. Data from the clinical depression and despair allotment. Some component. Clinical depression is different, coming from sorrow really felt after dropping a loved one or misery experienced after a stressful life celebration. What's vital right here is that both of these elements overlap. For each types of despair, the oppressive condition may evoke solid feelings of depression. However, it additionally triggers added negative emotional states, consisting of anxiousness, e.g., dread or despair, and are afraid of. For the trouble conditions, some individuals may not also be informed of this fact. Clinical depression typically entails self-loathing or a reduction of self-esteem, while sorrow normally carries out not. Most folks, and also most people of shade, experience sadness, stress and anxiety, and despair in some cases merely sometimes, but in overall they do not experience saddening sensations. Individuals experiencing misery tend to self-consciously feel this, but this does not normally help make them unfortunate. Instead, emotions are often therefore definitely felt that they really feel like they definitely are experiencing the sense. In despair, positive emotions and pleased minds of the dead usually follow sensations of mental discomfort. The person who has experienced psychological grief are going to be frequently had an effect on by emotional arousal, depression, and despair, and will likewise be even more very likely to experience reduction of passion in other people and buddies, especially in the visibility of strangers.